Listen up. Forget everything you think you know about performance sedans. Seriously, wipe the slate clean. Erase the mental file labeled Fast Four Doors and prepare to have your entire automotive worldview shattered. The 2027 BMW M5 isn't here to play by the old rules or politely exist within some unspoken gentleman's agreement. It's here to obliterate every preconceived idea you've ever had about speed, power, and what should be physically possible from a car that still has 4 doors and room for your kids' backpacks. This isn't evolution. This is a full-scale revolution, wrapped in carbon fiber and driven by bad intentions. You know what really grinds my gears? People who say, it's just a car. Just a car? This thing is a technological middle finger to the laws of physics. This is BMW standing in front of the entire automotive industry, cracking its knuckles and saying, hold my beer, before unleashing something completely unhinged. By dropping a plug-in hybrid powertrain into a chassis that was already legendary, BMW has created a machine so outrageously powerful, so disturbingly capable, that it makes supercars feel uncomfortable. We're talking 727 horsepower, not theoretical numbers, not marketing fluff. 727 furious, fire-breathing stallions waiting to be released the moment your right foot even considers touching the accelerator. Here's the insanity of it all. This is a full-size luxury sedan that weighs over 5,300 pounds, roughly the mass of a small celestial body. And yet it launches to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. Pause for a second and let that sink in. That's quicker than a Porsche 911 from not that long ago. That's supercar territory. That's the kind of acceleration that compresses your organs, pins your head to the headrest, and makes your passengers reassess every decision they've ever made. And it does this while offering massaging, heated, and ventilated seats, a trunk big enough for a long weekend, and enough onboard technology to feel like it could coordinate a space launch. And it gets even more ridiculous. That twin turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 isn't working alone. It's paired with an electric motor that acts like a co-conspirator in a very well-funded crime. Together, they generate 738 pound-feet of torque. That's not just a number, that's a force of nature. That's the kind of twist that makes traction control systems earn their paycheck and forces all 4 tires into a constant negotiation with reality. An 11.2-second quarter-mile in a sedan. A sedan you could comfortably drive your grandmother to brunch in without spilling her tea. But BMW didn't just chase power for bragging rights. That electric motor brings something else to the table, up to 40 miles of pure electric driving. Silent. Emissions to free miles, where you can glide through your neighborhood like a model citizen, smiling politely at your neighbors while sitting on top of a weapon of mass acceleration. You can commute in near silence. Then, one decisive press of the throttle, transform this calm, responsible machine into a straight-line missile that makes exotic car owners start questioning their financial decisions. The MX Drive all-wheel drive system proves BMW knows exactly what enthusiasts want. This isn't a dull, safety-first setup designed to kill fun. This is a rear bias system with attitude, one that can send all the power to the rear wheels when you're feeling brave or reckless. You get brutal, tire-wrinkling launches when you want them, and beautifully controllable oversteer when the road opens up and your common sense steps out for coffee. The active M differential works in perfect harmony, shuffling torque with surgical precision, allowing you to attack corners at speeds that feel borderline illegal and exit them grinning like a lunatic. Inside, the message is clear. This isn't a stripped-out track toy pretending to be practical. This is luxury with a violent edge. The curved display blends a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster with a massive 14.9-inch central touchscreen running BMW's latest operating system. And unlike so many modern interfaces, this one actually respects the driver. M-specific displays feed you real-time data, power delivery, G-forces, lap times, bar, temperatures, everything you need to understand just how hard you're pushing this machine. The aggressively bolstered M Sport seats don't just hold you in place, they brace you for the forces you're about to experience. Fine leather, real carbon fiber, and carefully tuned ambient lighting create a cabin that feels premium without turning into a neon-lit gimmick. Outside, the design makes no apologies. That massive kidney grille isn't there to spark internet debates. It's functional, channeling air to cool a hybrid powertrain working at the edge of insanity. The wide stance, flared fenders, and quad exhausts aren't styling exercises, they're promises. Promises this M5 fully delivers. Add the carbon package and the aggression level cranks up even further, radiating pure don't even try energy from every angle. And somehow, through all of this, BMW has pulled off the impossible. Adaptive suspension, communicative steering, monumental brakes, and finely tuned electronics make this 5,300-pound sedan feel alive, eager, responsive, and shockingly agile. Words that should never apply to something this big, yet here they are. That's the genius of the 2027 BMW M5. It refuses to compromise. It doesn't choose between comfort and performance, or luxury and brutality. It delivers everything, all at once. A car that can hunt lap times in the morning and glide through city traffic in electric silence by afternoon. A car that makes 727 horsepower feel completely natural. And the destruction doesn't stop at numbers or Nürburgring fantasies. It goes straight into the way this car rewires your brain when you're behind the wheel. Because the moment you press that red M button and everything sharpens, the 2027 M5 stops feeling like a luxury sedan and starts feeling like a controlled detonation. Throttle response tightens. The suspension braces itself. The exhaust deepens into a low, predatory growl, and suddenly the world ahead of you feels too small. This car doesn't ask for permission. It demands commitment. What's truly unsettling is how effortless it all feels. There's no drama when you don't want it. No constant reminder that you're sitting on a rolling power plant capable of bending time. You can cruise at highway speeds in complete comfort, one hand on the wheel, the cabin quiet and composed, the V8 barely breathing. Then you dip into the throttle, and the M5 simply erases distance. Overtakes happen in blinks. Gaps disappear. Roads that once felt long suddenly feel short, almost disappointingly short. And unlike so many modern performance cars that feel fast but numb, the M5 actually talks to you. You feel the weight transfer. You sense the grip loading and unloading through the steering wheel. You know exactly what the rear end is doing, exactly how much traction you have left, exactly how far you can push before physics starts negotiating terms. That connection, that dialogue between car and driver, is what separates a fast car from a great one. And BMW hasn't lost it. They've refined it. Even the sound is engineered to perfection. This isn't artificial noise pumped through speakers to fake excitement. It's a deep, mechanical roar layered with turbo whoosh and a hard-edged snarl as the revs climb. Under load, it sounds angry. Under deceleration, it crackles and pops like restrained violence. It's the soundtrack of controlled chaos, reminding you that beneath the luxury and technology, there's still a heart that beats for performance.